Hello fishies, welcome back to another one of our Smash Mural characters. Again, we're continuing on the Pokemon train in the order of the Pokemon trainers Pokemon, because that just seemed like the easiest way to go about it. So this week is all about grass starters, which I guess technically can be fire starters. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. Anyways, I'm gonna go through the list and we're gonna rate them 1 through 10 on what I think about all of them. In no particular order. Well, maybe in order of when they came out. Let's start with Bulbasaur. Alright. I think Bulbasaur is a good, solid design. It's cute, it's got the little vine whips and big flower on it when it's fully evolved. Also, there have been many, planter that looks like a Bulbasaur for your succulents, which I just think is cute and clever. So as far as design goes, I'd probably give him like a 7 out of 10 design-wise. I don't think I've kept Bulbasaur on my team though, but I don't think I've ever started with a Bulbasaur. Maybe I have. I don't know. Anyways, so that is my opinions on Bulbasaur. Next being Chikorita, who is just like a little pear with a leaf on its head. It's a pretty basic design. And then, like, it gets a big flower around its neck when it's fully evolved. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's pretty basic, kind of boring. I'd probably give it, like, maybe a 5. I mean, I think I'd fully evolve it if I was playing a game with Chikorita, but then after I evolve it, I don't know if I keep it on my team. Alright, and then after that, we have Trico, who is one of my favorites. He's just got like the little toothpick. He's kind of like ever so slightly intimidating, but he's a cute gecko. His fully designed, or fully evolved form is a Grovyle, which is just kind of sleek. Also kind of has that, you know, don't mess with me punk sort of vibe. Maybe that's why I like Trico. But yeah, I just think he's solid, he's sleek, he's cute. I'd probably rate him an 8 out of 10. And then next down the line is Turtwig. Cute little grass turtle. Evolves into an island. Turtwig was never really like my favorite, but like he's always been cute. He's just like a solid little turtle man. Turtles just always remind me of My Little Pony and like Tank. Imagine if Tank was a Turtwig. Just flying Turtwig with a propeller. That'd be fun. Anyways, as far as ratings, I'd probably give him like a 4.5 out of 10. Then there's Snivy, which is like a cute little grass snake. Well, he's got arms and legs in the first renditions of his evolution. But he evolves into a Serperior, which is just like an elegant looking snake with pretty designs on it. That was probably my favorite starter in that generation. I'd probably give Snivy like I'd give him like a 9 out of 10 for like aesthetics. He's a pretty snake. I like him. Never played a game with him, but I like him. And then there's Chespin, which I never really liked the design of. He's just like a little rodent in a hoodie. Like, you could have just gotten a furret and put it in a hoodie and called it a Chesapeake. That's how basic I feel like his design is. And I feel like it doesn't get better with evolution. Yeah, pretty basic little chestnut Chesapeake. I would give him a 2.5 out of 10. Just really basic, really boring, and I just don't like him. I'm sorry, Chesapeake. It's just not meant to be. Next down the line is Rowlet, which I can appreciate the design of Rowlet. He is a very sophisticated looking owl with a cute little bow tie. He is bowl. He is fun shaped. Very much 10 out of 10 woodcuddle. Those eyes look like they have compassion in them. So I would give him a 7 out of 10 because I really like his design. I don't fully like his final design for his final evolution, but I feel like the first and the mid evolutions are really spiffy looking. Not to say Decidueye is bad, he's just not my aesthetic. And then we have Grookey. The fusion of words of grooving and monkey. I thought his design was pretty cute. The second time I went around in Sword and Shield, I chose Grookey because he's just a cute little drummer monkey. That, and I sometimes feel banned from fire starter types because my brother always claimed fire. Anyone who has siblings who also play Pokemon know the struggle of just a sibling owning a type of Pokemon. So I usually chose either water or grass types, so I'm kind of partial to those. As far as Grookey and his design goes, I would give him a 5.5 out of 10. I think he's cute. I like the crazy English drummer monkey guy. I can be down for that. And then the most recent Sprigatito from Paldea and the Scarlet and Violet ones. I mean, the first time I saw the trailers, I first saw Sprigatito and I was like, kitty! I wanna own it. I wanna cuddle it. Those were my only thoughts. It was very head empty. It was a fun time though. And then I guess it's another one of those starters where I liked the first 2 evolutions, but I was kind of meh about the last evolution. I don't know if you guys feel that about a bunch of random characters, but I'm sure you do. There's a lot of first level, second level ones that are top tier, and then the third one you're like, where did you come from? Why are you here? But anyways, Sprigatito, again, I really liked the charming mysteriousness of the second level one, but then the magician, I hated the little flying flower thing. I think that's what bothered me the most. And I feel like the little ponytails and the little flying flower, those were my complaints with that design. Though I know a lot of people on the internet were mad that it was another bipedal furry looking Pokemon. And I remember seeing all the little fan arts of everyone trying to keep it on 4 legs. We were doomed from second evolution for it to stay on hind legs, though. And as far as my rating for Sprigatito, I would probably rate. I would rate it a 6.5 out of 10. Good solid number. Cute kitty, would cuddle. It probably wouldn't fully evolve again. Granted, I love my Meowscarada, I just never have them in my party anymore. It is quite sad. And then, now for the ratings, I guess. So, from least to best, we're putting Chessapin straight at the bottom. You guys know my opinions about Chessapin now, and how I think he's too basic. I think he's just a squirrel with a hoodie. Probably not a squirrel, more like a ferret. I really don't know what Chessapin is supposed to be. A chipmunk? I don't know, some brown furry rodent in a hoodie. That's all I know. And then next, Chikorita. Just I don't want to have a pair with me all the time. It's a very big, majestic pair at the end of it, but it's still a pair. Somewhere between a pear and a dinosaur at the end. And then next, let me think. Probably Turtwig, just because he's just not my aesthetic. I love Turtwig though, he's cute. He's just not my aesthetic. And then probably next, I mean, I did technically have this already thought out, but I'm debating if I want to keep them exactly how they were. I think probably after Turtwig, I would go with actually Bulbasaur this time. Still using this. Just because, I don't know, I don't like how chonky Venusaur is. He's like huge. Who is bigger, an Ivysaur or Snorlax? That is my question. You think it's a Snorlax? Oh, okay. I think they're pretty close though. Regardless, if they were sleeping in the middle of the road, you'd be interrupted and you'd need that yellow flute. Specifically a yellow flute, though. No other colored flute will wake up the animals. Then I would go probably Grookey. I still like the musical monkey, but again, it's not my aesthetic. I probably wouldn't keep him on my team the entire game. I don't know if there's really, well, Trico. I'm a simp for Simp. I'm a simp for Trico. He'd be on my team the entire time. Anyways, we'll get back to that later. The next would probably be Rowlet. I like the spiffy bird and his little bow tie. Does Decidueye still have a bow tie? If not, I feel like he should. He does? Okay. Or at least we're pretty sure he does. Then we'll have Magic Cat as third, because I have a soft spot for kitties. And that's just a kitty. And I want to hug it. Probably gonna be this way about Litten when we get to the fire types. Next would be the Majestic Snake and all of his very pretty markings. I just look at Superior and I'm just like, that's a majestic Pokemon. You can't deny that. And then last is my boy Trico and all of his very intimidating kind of vibes. Like, I would trust him to beat up my bullies. I'm pretty sure I've kept Trico in my party every time I've had a Trico. Well, not like all the time, because sometimes you gotta switch up your types for like gems and stuff, but he was at least close to my party the entire game. Because sometimes you just start the game and you box your starter as soon as you find a cooler Pokemon, and I'm sorry to say that I do that sometimes. But everyone does, so you can't be too mad at me. But yeah, that's my opinion on the grass starters. If you guys, I want to know what your favorites are and why. Maybe you guys can change my mind on Chesapin. If you are a Chesapin stan, tell me why. What do you see in the small rodent? I need to know. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I hope you enjoy my ramblings about these Pokemon, and I hope you look forward to next week when we start talking about fire types. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!